Stop overthinking meals. Do this instead. I know what it's like to have a busy December. You got school events, you got church events, you got to go Christmas shopping, and you want to do all things Christmas. So by the time mealtime gets here, you're like, what is for dinner? I know what that's like. So instead, meal plan. Let me show you how I meal plan for a busy season. And trust me, this isn't going to take long. It doesn't have to be overcomplicated. It actually can be really easy. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look and see what I have in my pantry and what I can get meals from. Let's use up the ingredients we already have. So I know I have rice, I have corn, I have oatmeal, so I have oatmeal for breakfast, and I can make pancakes because we got some protein pancake mix. And I just have a lot of tomato sauce, and I know I have hamburger meat in the fridge. So some type of pasta is going to go on my meal plan for this week. After I'm done the pantry, I'm going to go to the fridge and see what we have. All right, important thing, I'm almost out of cold brew, so I'm going to need to get some. But I have eggs, I have a ton of fruit, and I have a ton of salad. So let me see what kind of meat I have out in the freezer, but this gives me some idea. I'm going to write down what we have for fruits and veggies, so I can plan some meals around that. And I also have an egg casserole in here, so I know that's gonna get breakfast for a couple days too. Frozen rice, I got frozen broccoli, I got a ton of chicken tenders. I like chicken tenders for lunch, the kids like it. That's an easy meal and it makes a great Saturday night meal. So I'm gonna write those things down. My outdoor fridge, I have more eggs, I have a ton of milk, I got hamburger meat, so I already know I'm going to use that for some type of pasta, and I have chicken, and I said I have a ton of salad, so I'm going to do some chicken and grilled chicken and salad, or baked chicken and salad. So that actually gets me a couple meals this week. I have enough chicken and hamburger meat to use for 2 meals each, if not 3 meals. I'm going to check to see how much I have in the chicken. Now I'm going to look in my freezer, and one thing that we do to make dinner easier on a Friday night is we get a frozen pizza from Trader Joe's and we cook 2 to 3 of them, and that's what we have every Friday night. It has become our at-home date night with me and Jim, and the kids watch a movie, eating pizza in the loft. It's become one of our favorite things to do. I also have more frozen broccoli. I got some frozen snacks and a couple more meat in here, so I am good to go. So now let me show you how I meal plan. I had to get that sip of coffee because, you know, I want to get this done quickly. So I know what I have for fruits and veggies. I have lettuce, cucumbers, bananas, tomatoes, blueberries, strawberries, grapes. I have frozen broccoli, and I have a couple other frozen veggies. So I know I have plenty of fruits and vegetables. Let's talk about meat. I'm going to give you a tip. Whenever I buy meat or any type of protein, I buy enough for 2 meals. So I bought enough chicken for 2 meals, plus a little extra for lunch that we're gonna do chicken and salads for one night, and then I'll do chicken and rice another night. And then for lunch on the 3rd day, we'll do quesadillas, something that doesn't need as much chicken, but I still can get another meal out of it. We have enough hamburger meat to do 2 nights. So one night's gonna be burgers, the next night is gonna be a 1 pasta dish, and then whatever I have left over, I like to put in little containers and freeze it so I can pull it out for the kids for lunch because they love pasta. It's an easy meal, and especially on these cold winter days, it is a perfect lunch for them. And then Friday night, we are doing pizza. It makes it easy. I don't ever have to think about what is for dinner on a Friday night. Honestly, I'm from New Jersey. I'm picky about my pizza, but we have really come to love this pizza from Trader Joe's, so I stock up on it, and we usually have a lot in our freezer. And then Saturday, it's gonna be an easy dinner. We're just gonna sit around our coffee table and eat, so we're just gonna do chicken nuggets and chicken wings. Sunday, we like to do something easy after church, so we either do a brunch or we do wraps with a couple little snacks. That is how I meal plan. I don't overthink it. I like to make it as easy as possible. So find a protein your family likes and just put that on repeat. So if you like chicken, do chicken every week. It's not something you have to totally think about. You can do crock pot chicken, you can do baked chicken. Whatever it makes it easy for you, just do it. Don't overcomplicate it. And then pick something else for an easy meal, whether it's hamburger meat, pork, something that you can get leftovers with, and then just do something standard like Friday night frozen pizza. That's what we do. It makes it easy. Now I talked about breakfast. We have pancake mix, we have a ton of eggs, and this week we're gonna have eggs, and I'm gonna make pancakes and stick the pancakes in the freezer, and then we'll use them at the end of the week. That way I'm not stressing out about breakfast. We know what's for breakfast. I don't have to get up in the morning and think, and I know my kids are getting a healthy breakfast, so it makes life easier. For lunch, we keep things simple. We do soup, we do sandwiches, we do quesadillas. And a lot of times I like to have something that my kids can make on their own, whether it's sandwiches or they want to make a wrap with some grilled chicken that we have left over. Don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. This time of year, you don't need a ton of meals. You don't need to be trying new recipes. You need to keep it simple. So figure out recipes that you love, that are easy to make, and just put them on repeat. Do not overcomplicate this. My meal plan done, I make my grocery list. I don't need a lot this time because I stocked up the last time I went to the grocery store. So grocery shopping should be easy for me, but I know what we're going to get at the store, so I don't have to make multiple trips. After I grocery shop, I'm going to do some meal prepping. Not a whole lot, just a few things that are going to make my life easier. And some of the things that I like to do is get a snack bin ready for the kids, because we all know kids are hungry all the time and they're always asking for a snack. Or if you have a drawer in your fridge, I have a section for the kids where they have yogurt and cheese sticks that they can go and grab one of those for a snack too. I also want to meal prep a breakfast and put it in the freezer for Christmas week, because I'm not going to have time to make a breakfast in the morning because you have all that last minute Christmas stuff. So I'm going to do that. And I like to have a casserole in the freezer at all times, because you never know what's going to happen and you're going to have to pull something out. So that just makes life easier. You don't have to do it all, but pick 1 to 3 things that you can meal prep to make your week easier. Whether it's cutting up fruits or veggies, getting a snack bin ready, getting a breakfast ready, or maybe it's getting a dinner and putting in the freezer. Pick a few things that are easy for you to meal prep, and you'll see how much time it saves you during the week, because you're not going to be worrying about what's for breakfast or what's for dinner, or oh, we're eating all this sugar and we're not eating anything healthy, but you already have those fruits and veggies cut up. Meal planning doesn't have to be overwhelming or overcomplicated. You can definitely simplify it, like I am. Doing chicken 2 nights a week, this week, next week, and the week of Christmas. I'm doing simple breakfasts. I'm putting a couple in the freezer. I'm gonna do a hamburger dish this week and a hamburger dish next week. I'm making life simple, and you can just do something easy. Don't overcomplicate it. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. So if you're looking to create routines and you want to learn how to truly meal plan, meal prep, maintain your house, check out the link in the description below for Simplify the Chaos. This is a program where we work one-on-one to create routines that work for you and your family. It's not about rigid routines. It's not about overcomplicating things. It's about simplifying your life and your home with what is already in your home. You don't need to go out and buy anything. It's about simplifying with what you have.